Alright, I'm getting ready to do part 3 of the challenge. And I've got several stamps out. I've got StazOn ink. I've got black, white, and some metallic paints that I thought I would use to stamp. I don't think I'm going to use stencils, but I have a couple smaller ones that I might get out just to use. Alright, I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And start. Mostly I'm going to use this postal stamp and StazOn ink. Like that. Doesn't give you much time to like clean stamps and stuff with the time limit. So if you're doing something too messy, it might not be worth it if you damage your supplies.
No, we did have spaghetti, honey. Sorry.
Ooh, and when you really do something you don't like it. I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Maybe I can come back to it because I don't like that. Not doing too much to most of these. Doing okay on time. Cleanup's hard. Sometimes I just can't decide what I want. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try to stamp in white with this. Another one I'm not really sure what I just want to do. It's one of the ones I don't really like. Get some drips going on that one. Not sure I like that, but that's my time. And I got ink on every one of them. Alright, so here's what I ended up with. I did come back and use my little jelly plate and stamp some white, almost like a floral, just to kind of get rid of some of that black, because I didn't like it. This one I left alone. Just have some black rings on it. There's a little pop of black here and there. Just some white text. Some metallic dots. Some white dots. Some almost kind of like tribal, because this is kind of a giraffe print. Don't really like this one. Just put some black rings. I don't really like the combination I have. Needs a big focal point that covers it up. Just some black text. Just some black dots. Some stamping in black. Just some dots. It's kind of hard to see. That long linear stamp again. Some little bit of text. My StazOn was kind of dry, so it's probably really hard to see, but it's just some script and some postal cancellations. Some rings in metallic in the circles. It's hard to tell on the camera. But it just kind of accented that jelly print. Did the same thing on this one, just put some black rings in that stencil. A little bit of a light impression of like a lotus flower. Just some black dots. The postal stamp, you can see it a little bit better here. And the postal stamp. So that was it for step 3, which actually was probably the easiest for me. It got done in the time that was allotted. And I'll probably do part 4 and part 5 next weekend. I have the words pulled, but I haven't pulled all my focal images yet. Or I may make some focal images, because I'm not actually going to use mine in a journal. I'm going to use them as individual art pieces to sell. So some of them will just get quotes, and some of them will get artwork on top of them. Thanks for watching.